Kia ora, everyone, and hello. Sorry, I'm running a tad bit late. But hello, Skamom. Hey, Dark. Oh, hey, that's a new person. Hey, Bridgikara TV. Hello. It's a new name, or it's a name I haven't seen for a while. Hey, Nini. How are you all doing? How's everyone's day? I hope everyone's doing alright. I'm assuming based off the silence, everyone is fine. I forget there's a bit of delay there. I'm good, I'm good. Oh, I've just realized I put a cord over my heater. I probably shouldn't do that. Yeah, I'm doing well. Doing well. I'm actually very tired. I'm very sleepy. And I'm in one of those scenarios where I'm trying to fit in way too much and I just don't have the energy. I wish I was 20 again. And I have the energy to do all the things that I need to do. I'm just tired. But I have confirmed my leave that I have from work. So I'm going to be taking about a week and a half off work. So I'll probably sneak in a couple of extra streams. A couple of 12-hour streams here and there. And I probably will play something else but Dreamlight Valley. But we'll see. But other than that, I got banned off the Dreamlight Valley Reddit. So that happened. For 3 days. But other than that, nothing interesting happens. How's everyone else? And by the way, what we're going to do first is we're going to clean up the valley, and then we'll remodel Pixarland. But Bridgikara TV, you're a new name around, so I just want to say a special shout out to you. Just because I don't know who you are, and this could be the only time I ever talk to you. Oh, god damn it, Dave. Oh, god damn it, don't do that. Alright. But I'm really glad everyone's here so early. It's rather flattering. Ooh. I'm gonna get rid of this. Ooh. Again, I still have that problem with the Moana's area, and I just don't know what's the respawns and what's what, really. God, Eric. Stop it. Where are you? Oh, you're over there. Stop it. Eric. Oi. Stop it. Bad Eric. No, 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 no! Stop it. Eric! You know, this is why Ariel is cheating on you. Don't look into that. Oh, Dave, I have an unofficial date on Monday. Okay, stop. Alright, we're gonna have to wind them back. What does unofficial mean? What does unofficial date? So what's the unofficialness of it all? And so how do you know it's a date, and how do you know it's an unofficial date? It's like a date, but it never said it was a date. Oh, dude, that could be a trap. And I don't mean that in a very negative way. It could actually just be two people hanging out. Unofficial dates are very messy. How do you know it's a? It don't bother me. Okay, so you're not setting yourself out for false expectations here. So to elaborate, like how do you know it's an unofficial date rather than two people hanging out? How do you tell the difference? And paying them doesn't count. And I can say that because that's legal in my country. So I can make jokes like that. Unless she lives under a rock, she could get what I was meaning when I asked her. So I guess the real question is she an idiot? Is it clear that she knows what's going on here? Or are you going to awkwardly get into a situation? Well, she ain't at it. There you go. Then, alright. Then it sounds like you're not setting yourself up for an awkward situation then. Plus, she did have a thing for you. Ah, I see. So did you know that? Or is that a recent discovery? And by Monday, do you mean... Because it's Monday for you now, isn't it? Today's Tuesday? Yeah, today's Tuesday. So isn't it Monday now for you? For God's sake, Eric. Murder you, man. Yeah, I knew that. We haven't talked in a couple of years, so if anything, it's a nice... I see. So you haven't talked for a couple of years. She had a thing for you, and now that you're single, all of a sudden you're talking to her again. And it's Tuesday for you. Oh, really? Oh, it'll be Tuesday morning, isn't it? So, alright, so in a week's time. Alright, that's fair. Okay. Okay, it seems like an unofficial official date, so it could be actually a date if things go well. Alright. Now, if it was me, I'd be writing all the ways I'd probably screw it up. Because if I write it down, typically it means they won't come true. That's my strategy. Doesn't always work though, but we ran into each other on Saturday, so I think I'll catch up. Oh, nice. Yeah, well, where's the date? Well, let's go into Dark's brain and let's work out what a date with Dark looks like. Dark, take me on a date. Describe it. Dave, I've also married for 5 years, so let's just say fuck it. That's a good point. That's a good point. I mean, the worst thing that happens, it goes to pooper and then you just move on. For now, taking her out to eat. Wait. Taking her out to eat. You mean eat her? Or like taking her out to get a bite to eat? It's very vague. And in today's modern society, you know, I don't want to make any assumptions. Not much to do where you live. Hmm. Ah, so like, are you going to eat her? Or are you going to go to a restaurant? Or are you going to, like, McDonald's? Or are you going for a picnic? Or are you going to throw food at her as like an old caveman mating ritual? What's the angle here? I guess it depends on how the date goes. Alright. I mean, if you're taking it from McDonald's, I've got some news for you. You probably shouldn't be doing that. I mean, if you're just gonna like just go to McDonald's, get a Big Mac combo, and that's it. I just don't feel like it's gonna go well for you. I'm taking you to a nicer restaurant. Oh, okay, good. Nicer than McDonald's. Wow. High roller over here. Look at Dark. Chucking out the I don't know, the dollar bill. I don't know what's the saying. I'm not cool. Throw the McDonald's at 2 point. Yeah. I mean, she could be into that. I mean, people are into weird things nowadays. She could be into having food thrown at her. Everyone's got their weird fetishes. She's already approved for the place. Okay, where are you taking her? You don't need to say the exact, like, restaurant name. Just, like, what kind of food. Chili's. Chili's. So you're gonna feed her chilies? Like, is that a place that sells, like, only chilies? So you're going to serve her chilies, like is it cooked chilies? Or like raw chilies? Do they have like chili burgers? Like, because I don't know whether going to like a place that sells really hot food is a good idea. Then you sweat and make it like it'd just be really embarrassing for you. You'll just sweat all the time, and then you won't be able to talk because you'll be just drinking milk all the time. Am I missing something here? Oh, there's a restaurant called Chili's. Ah. Sorry, I missed that. I just read that. What did they serve? Is it like McDonald's? Oh, yeah, no, you said it's nicer than McDonald's. So, is it like a fancy restaurant? And do they actually sell chilies? I'm very intrigued by this. I mean, when I started dating my girlfriend, we pretty much just met at a bar, and now we're together for after 4 years. We did this going out thing. I really should do that. I'm gonna write that down. Burger, steak, seafood, ribs. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Never in my life considered how misleading Chili's is out of North America. So I'm guessing Chili's is like a. Is that like a chain restaurant or something? So it's a chain restaurant. But it's nicer than McDonald's. So it's a chain restaurant nicer than McDonald's. Okay. That makes sense now. I mean, we only just got Taco Bell. I mean... we've only got like 3 Taco Bells in New Zealand, and one of them just opened. Have you heard? Yes, I've heard of Olive Garden because when I was in Mississippi, my brother-in-law and my sister took me there. They sell a lot of pasta. Think of that quality. Ugh. So you got a food poisoner? I thought you liked this girl. Do you like... Wait, Dark, do you actually like this girl? Hey there. Because I always got told, like, Olive Garden, you don't go there for, like, quality. You go there for, like, food poisoning kind of quality. Dave, if you're Olive Garden when you went to the wrong one. Oh yeah, I didn't feel well. I can definitely say I didn't feel well after going. Alright, maybe I did go to the wrong one. Okay. So what about... See, I know Applebee's because everyone makes jokes about Applebee's. And it's in High in Life. I remember playing that game. I've been to Applebee's once when I was in overseas as well, when I was in America. I just went there for a drink though, so I don't actually know what food they served, but... Alright, I think it was like Applebee's quality. Okay. Well, I don't even know what that is. See, over here, you either get fast food restaurants or you don't. There's no in-between. It seems like you've got a lot of in-between chain restaurants over there. I went to Hooters once. Definitely overrated. What about Outback? What about Outback? What would Outback be? Wasn't it steak Outback? Outback's something with steak in it, right? This Outback steak. So this is an Applebee's in Auckland. Is there? Huh, never been there. Outback Steakhouse. Yes, because I know a lot of Australians make fun of it because they don't actually serve Australian food. It's like the Mexican it's like Taco Bell to Mexico. Outback Steakhouse just isn't very Australian, and everyone makes fun of it over here. Well, not over here, over in Australia. But no, I haven't been to that. Don't think. I mean, we've only recently got Domino's, so we got Domino's. We don't have Papa John's. I know Papa John's is a thing. We don't have that. We got a Denny's. I do know we do have a Denny's. Haven't been there though. What else have we got? Yeah, I think a lot of places struggle. We've got a Wendy's. There are Wendy's now in New Zealand. But we do have trouble. What? This is not a very good view at all. Well, this sucks. Alright, we're just gonna have to look at the wall. A lot of places that come over here, it's very expensive for them to open chain restaurants because of our food quality standards that we have in law. There's not really any of that, you know, pink sludge kind of stuff allowed to come over here. You actually have to like prove it's legit food. You can't compare Chili's to a pizza place. Yeah. Yeah, so so I get it's not McDonald's, but it's not exactly it's not like a fancy restaurant. It's like a mix between a fast food joint and a restaurant with a server and all that. I'm guessing you get a server. Because over here you don't tip servers and everyone gets paid like a minimum wage like of I think it's like $24 an hour, so no one tips or anything, so you relax casual dining. Okay, that makes sense. So you get a server. So you get a server here too. I think, but they're not fighting for tips, so you typically get really honest, like, people. There's no fake smile and stuff. It's just like, oh, you got a busy day, and like, yeah. Okay. Always tip 10 to 20 bucks. So is that what? How much is the meal though? So in New Zealand you don't pay tips. Whatever you see on the price, and then the tax is always included. So when you go buy like a cheeseburger, right? If you go buy a cheeseburger combo and it's like $12, that's it. It's just $12. That's all you need to pay. You don't need to do the math in your head to work out how much the tax is. So when you're saying you tip around 10 to 20 bucks, how much is the meal? So what would be the kind of rate that would go on? When we went to Chili's with X5, the meal was around $50. So what? That's 70 bucks American, possibly, if it was a really good one. So if we go for the USD to NZ, so $70 you would spend. That's $113 you would spend on one meal. That is absolutely ridiculous. $113 you would spend on one meal. This beer is $10. And this is a very expensive beer. Oh. That's insane. Do you ever go to Korean barbecue? Korean barbecue is amazing. Yes, I do go. Definitely not spending that much money. But yeah, Korean barbecue is lovely because mainly you just get a whole smorgasbord of stuff, and then you just get whatever, and then it's like 60 bucks a head here. Whew. I mean, 60 bucks a head depending on what you eat. I can see that being a little bit more reasonable, depending on what's ordered. But yeah, 100 and oh. Yeah. I'm gonna say tipping the waiters decent. They don't make shit. Yeah. I mean, over here the minimum wage is what's that? What's the minimum wage in New Zealand? Hold on. Minimum wage index. It's only just gone up. So it's $22.70 per hour. So if we convert that, $22.70 an hour is $14.02 in USD, New Zealand, and American dollars. So that's the minimum wage everyone gets, regardless of what job you do. And then obviously you can go up from there, but everyone gets that. And on top of that, you get 4 weeks of paid leave, regardless of which job you do. Everyone gets that. And you get 10 6 days, paid 6 days for everybody. The conversion, so for $1 New Zealand dollar, $1 USD dollar, it's $1.62. So for $1 New Zealand dollar, it's 62 cents. So it's about $14 minimum wage. Wages here make $2.75 an hour. Damn. How do people live off that? But yeah, and what's also included in all that is everyone gets what we call ACC, which is why the medical expenses are so cheap. It's what they call Accident Compensation Corporation. Everyone pays for it. And basically, if you break your leg, it's paid for. It's basically the long and the short of it. Oh, damn it, I've got too much stuff. Canadian, it's $15.50. Oh. See, that's still reasonable. God. They don't have to pray. They get good tips. That's why I do my part. Yeah, damn. That would suck because, like, no one... There are sometimes you just have a bad day at work. Some days it's just one of those days you have a shitty day because you're human. And you're not a soulless, crushing person. So that's $25. Oh, so it's close. So the minimum wage and the Canadian minimum wage and New Zealand minimum wage is actually relatively close to each other. And you get free healthcare. Ours is subsidized. The US minimum wage is $19.75. Yeah, isn't it different in every state? Like some states have a minimum wage and some don't. I know it's all a bit weird. Alright, I've got too much stuff here, don't I, Dave? Let's get rid of some fish. Oh, I don't know. Damn. It just makes me feel horrible. Honestly, it just... Yeah. That sucks, because I mean, if like you can't control what happens in life, and if some emergency comes up, you have no money. Oh, makes me sad. Hey, David. Oh, it's good to see David again. That's California minimum wage is 16 per hour. That's a little bit more reasonable, yeah. Because what's that? That's close to the New Zealand one. So what's 16 per hour? Yeah, that's about the same amount of Canadians as well. Yeah, so that's more reasonable. They make it where you can't live on your own survival minimum wage. Yeah, there should be a living wage. I mean, God, you'd think like how rich our countries are. You'd think they'll, the first people that look after you, or the first people you would look after are the ones that actually live inside it, regardless of what side of politics you live on. Isn't that the whole point of a society is to get better and better and to improve your own society? God. That's the dream, isn't it? Just feels like half the time you're fighting with each other, and the only one that loses is everyone that they're trying to win over. And then we're so used to dealing with crap all the time that we end up voting for the same people over and over again because it's like, who's better? There's literally no one else. What was that South Park joke? A turd or a giant douche. That's your only two options. The thing is that it's not hard to do the right thing. But why is it the majority of politicians can't? Why is it that the people that want to do good in the world aren't in politics? Like, it brings me down sometimes, man. The servers vary enormously from place to place, night to night. I guess what comment was for nothing. Oh, sorry. No, what your comment? Your one, the $25 one. The 20. You said the $25.90. So can't. Oh, you've been talking. You had? Where? Where? Oh, I thought you said CA. I thought you meant Canada. That's why I kept on saying Canada. You said CA, so I thought you were meaning Canada, not California. Sorry. That's why I kept on saying Canada. No one called me out of the reason why I was all of a sudden talking about Canada. Because it's north of you, and they have, I'm assuming, good social policies? I don't know. I talk about Australia all the time. There are more Californians than Canadians. Well, there's also a lot more people from China than there is Californians, but we're not talking about China. Or people from live in India. We never talk about India. When does China ever CA? When people forget to put the H and the I and the N in it. Canada's Canada. How am I supposed to know? Canada is Canada, alright? CA is Canada. No, okay, I hate to break it to you, Jedi, but everyone outside of America don't actually know all the states of America. So we don't really use the acronyms. America's America. We know California, but don't ask me what's above it. I think it's Washington. But then you got Washington, D.C. and I don't even know if Washington, D.C. is a state or Washington is a state, or both of them are a state. You've got 51 states out there. I don't know all the acronyms. America's America. And I'm sorry, Jedi. I didn't mean to offend you, though. Washington, D.C., it's its own thing. See? I mean, if I asked you, name the 5 biggest cities in New Zealand, you wouldn't be able to name them. Oh, hey, Pride. Washington State. Yes. Because Pride knows that because the New Zealand educational system. We learn about other countries. I know there's North Carolina, South Carolina. I know there's Hawaii, Alaska, North Dakota, South Dakota. I know there's Texas. I know there's a Montana. I know there's Texas. I know there's Nevada. I know that there is Virginia. I know. Oh, isn't there West Virginia as well? There is Mississippi. Okay, no one knows the states in other countries. Like, if I told you right now, name the 6 states of America. Not America, sorry, Australia. Would you be able to do it? Like, Australia is about as the same size as America. Okay, Nettie, you can because you live there. That's... You're not helping with my point, Nettie. go have a shoey. You should go have a shoey, and then you can come back and talk about the states. If it's not America, it's Mexico. Yeah. So yeah, I'm sorry, Jedi, but yeah, I thought you CA you meant Canada, so sorry. You have to remember, I'm a foreigner in your eyes. I don't know a lot of Americanisms. So you have to remember 6. I don't have to remember 6. I'm not from Australia. I choose to remember 6 because I care about my neighbors. Do you know all the Canadian states? I know one of them. I think. Wait, what's one of them? I don't know, whoever makes this game. Montreal? Montreal? I think that's a state. Or it's a city, I don't know. And I know everyone has an opinion in America who's the best drivers. So that's something. Everyone's got a bad story to say about another state's drivers. What are we doing? Well, today, what I'm doing at the moment, I'm picking up all the respawns, getting rid of all that, and then we're going to remodel Pixar. Town, village, city, thing. We're going to do Pixar area. Which is hopefully going to be a bit of fun. What are you doing, Pride? Today. But ultimately, I'm just insulted. I'm just, you know, insulting people. So apparently, Dave can cook for now. I cook in a really good spaghetti bolognese. God, imagine if I become one of those streamers that just literally stream everything I do. Like I cook dinner, I cook everything. Ontario, Alberta, BC, British Columbia. Know that one. Saskatchewan, Manitoba. Is Manitoba one? Nova Scotia. I don't know how to pronounce them. I've seen them before. Our most watched news network once thought there were 3 Mexicos. Oh my god. Is that actually a... I'm guessing that's Fox News. Did Fox News actually say there were 3 Mexicos? Didn't they also say recently that that David Beckham had to learn English to play in America? Because that's really dumb. Someone from England apparently had to learn English to play in America. Name the states of New Zealand. New Zealand. That's the end of the list. There are no states in New Zealand. Name 5 cities of New Zealand. How about that one? How about name the 3 islands of New Zealand? That would be a harder one. Because everyone gets the first 2 and then gets confused about the last one. Not you won't, Pride, because, yeah. Wellington, Christchurch. Everyone knows Christchurch, everyone knows Wellington, everyone knows Auckland. It's just when you get to the last 2 there, that's when people start to trip up. Brom, Jim, Nancy, no. We have really fancy names for our islands. So the first island's called the North Island. The second island is called the South Island. I guess what would be the third island called? Got the North, got the South. There's no East Island, there's no West Island. What would be the third island? Jokes on you, Dave. Got Google Maps. Damn it. Damn it, I forgot the internet. I don't know how. The one in the middle, no, it's not the one in the middle, actually. It's the one souther than the South Islands. Main Island, no. Not called Main Island. So we got the North Island. So I'm on the North Island because I'm Wellington. North Island, South Island, and then there's one right below it. Antarctica, no. I believe that's a continent, if you want to get specific on that. They reported that we cut funding to 3 Mexican countries, none of them actually being Mexico. Oh, God. I swear your news is making you stupider. The shit islands. Actually, it does start with S. So you did get that right, Dark. Still a big S island, no. So we got the North Island, the South Island, and then Stewart Island. We have an island called Stewart Island. Yeah, it's Stewart Island. Yeah. It should be called the other island, yes. Who the fuck is Stewart? It's Stewart. The Stewart Island. It's right at the bottom. It's right at the bottom. Oh no. What? Well, the computer is making it sad. Did that freeze? I'm hoping it didn't freeze. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Sounds like someone had power. Yeah, basically, yeah. Well, I grew up in a suburb called Johnsonville. So someone called Johnson named a town after themselves and just put Ville at the end. It was Johnsonville. What's the capital city of New Zealand? Is that a question for me? Because, I mean, I obviously know that one. Maybe they're just like... Maybe... I like to think they were just a little man that just had some issues with his size and needed to name an entire island after himself. Not realizing he named the smallest island, so it didn't really help those issues. No. Yeah, I figured it's not a question for me. So yeah, we're very much like Australia. Our capital is not our biggest city. It used to be. It used to be. Alright, so what we're going to do now... A little man with a big personality, yeah. Nah, it's just a guy called Stuart that everyone just hated and shoved on an island for the rest of his life. Alright, what we're going to do now is we are going to... Actually, we'll go to... Oh, what should we do? We'll go to Scrooge's first. And then we'll delete everything in Pixar and start rebuilding it. Turkey's biggest city is also, yeah. I'm still not happy with Turkey changing how to spell their name. I feel like that should have been a vote for the world. Ooh, a new lamp. Oh, a Toy Story lamp. That actually is very on point. But yeah, I'm not happy with Turkey changing their name. I liked it the way it was before. Now I can't remember how to spell it. And I get it's their name. They have the rights to change it to whatever they want. But it's just annoying. Very annoying. Alright, I'm gonna buy some more of these Toy Story lamps because I actually like them.
Oh, greetings, neighbor.
I'm just saying there probably should have been a vote. Well, why isn't the world the world should be developed enough now that we should vote on big things that affects everyone, especially if we need to spell things differently. Where is the Toy Story lamps I just bought? Yeah, I just bought like heaps of those. So I'm gonna buy 10 of those. What's the third largest city in New Zealand? Isn't that Wellington? Because I'm pretty sure it goes like Auckland, Christchurch, then Wellington. Hey, old man Blue. Good to see you. Well, there's quite a lot of people here today. Hey you all. Dave, can you say Whakatane? I can say Whakatane. Yeah, Wellington, thought so. It was third. Wasn't it Gondor, Rohan, or Shah? I'm pretty sure Gondor and Rohan were states, not cities. You should know this, Jedi. You should know your states. Alright, we're going to do the painful procedure and deleting everything. This is a little bit painful. Actually. What? Oh. I don't know, is the Shire, was the Shire a kingdom though? I don't think the Shire was a kingdom. It feels like the Rohan, Gondor, and the Shire were more regions than actual kingdoms. No one ruled over the Shire, right? They had a mayor though. But that was a mayor of Hobbiton rather than a mayor of the Shire. Dave, name the 6 states of Shire. God, I don't know. New South Wales. Northern Territories is a territory, not a state. So we've got North South Wales, we've got Queensland. We've got... the one on the west with Perth is. What's that one? What's the one on the west? Ugh. The Shire's around, whatever. Dan, I nearly had a pen attack earlier. My switch wouldn't turn on. I did manage to get up and running again. Oh. Damn. Is it because of Dreamlight Valley, or did it just not turn on? The Shire was a township going to upset the hobbits. Can't have that, especially me in New Zealand. The one in the west. The one in the west? Oh, what are the one? The one with like Perth is. I don't know. I've named two states. Oh, Victoria. Victoria's a state, right? There's Northern Territories. That's a territory, not a state. There's not enough people. Oh, Western Australia. That's right, Western Australia. The state's called Western Australia. That's right. That's right. Sorry, I forgot. I don't know. Like, to be honest, no one makes a big deal about their states other than America. Like, let's be honest. All the other states, they're working fine. Everyone's got their own constitutions, everything, and everyone's getting along. Everyone's better. Like, it's just, for some reason, states are a thing in America. I mean, we all got our own constitutions. They're not great, but they're working. I had the black screen of doom. Well, it started up during like, oh, so it must have been during like Valley. Turned it off in a few minutes, had to wait, turn it back on again. Damn. Sorry to hear that, Dave. At least it's working, but you may want to, you may just not want to open Dreamlight Valley for a day. Tasmania for your, oh, it's South Australia too. I forgot that. And the ACT is technically a state, right? Or is that a territory? Is an Australian Capital Territory, ACT. Not quite sure if that's actually a state or not. Where's Nettie? Nettie! You should be out schooling us. You were actually in Auckland a few months ago. Yeah, ACT and NT territories, yeah. I don't know why that territory is like, if for anyone curious, if you look up Northern Territory in Australia, you'd be baffled to know that's not a state, considering how big it is. It's bigger than most American states. Near Mangawai? Mangawai. Mangawai? Is that Mangawai? Mangawai? I don't know. I'm normally okay with my Māori pronunciation. I butcher them. But I've always wanted to be fluent in Māori. And it seems like every couple of years they change the way Māori is pronounced as well. So after a while I'm like, oh, screw it. I'm not going to try and keep up. I'm just going to butcher it. Oh, that's right. You're in the south. Yeah, I'm in the south of the North Island. So there's different ways to say Māori in New Zealand. For some reason. I don't know why. You would think there would only be one way. How do you pass Tauranga? Tauranga. Tauranga? I heard it was pronounced Tauranga. Tauranga? No, I've got Tauranga. Tau. But I do play like some 40k. So Warhammer 40k, so I think Tau, as in the race, the Tau, and then Runga. My wife and I started watching the show Deadlock. All Tasmanians that crazy? Yes. And Nitty, our resident Australian that's here today, she can verify that. Most Tasmanians are that crazy. They don't even have a football stadium. It's weird. I heard it's pronounced Rotorua. Rotorua. Tasmanians are crazy. Yeah, see, it's not a hidden thing. I mean, I'm sure if I ever meet someone from Tasmania, I'm sure they're a lovely person. I haven't, but so I'm assuming they're crazy until I meet one. Because the only evidence I have is other people saying it. God, this is taking a while. How can I speed this up? X. Alright. The show is a mix of Fargo and Twin Peaks with an accent. What kind of accent? Oh, no, obviously, Australian accent, yeah. Oh. Alright, we're going to keep these. So basically we need a spring section. Alright, so let's think about what we've got here. So we'll put everything that we need to remodel over here. Away a bit. I think this is the first time I've completely cleared out a biome too. You love... A lot of people do, and I don't know. I find the Kiwi accent a bit whiny. I find myself whiny. So, you know, some people like it, some people don't. I think it helps with me as I got a naturally deep voice, so it's less painful. Say too much though. I was editing the other day, and it's just I can't stand myself saying all the time. You lost mine when you go to Dave. Do a drive Tesla? I would love a Tesla, but no, I can't afford. I can't afford an electric car. So if you got an extra $50,000 lying around, or a Tesla, throw it my way. I'll take it in a heartbeat. I would love a Tesla. Honestly, it's not even just a Tesla. It's just an electric car. I would love an electric car or a hybrid. I just can't afford it. Less 6 bin fish chips. What are you doing? Are you just saying random words that sound funny? And did I sound funny? I don't know. Alright, so... all I hear is Paul Hogan. How dare you refer to me as an Australian? You just committed the biggest sin anyone can ever do. There's one thing that you never do is confuse an Australian with a New Zealander or a New Zealander with an Australian. I don't ban people from this chat. But I will. That's how serious we take this. The only thing more serious than this is the underarm incident. And don't even get us started on the underarm incident. It's the greatest tragedy ever happened to New Zealand. And has caused friction between Australia and New Zealand ever since. There's been documentaries on this stuff. This is taking a while. This is really awkward. No confusing us with a British person is worse. Yeah. I mean, I have trouble telling the difference between a Canadian and American. The only time you hear is the about stuff. That's the only time I can figure it out. So I think like Linus from Linus Text Tips. I think I keep forgetting he's Canadian until he says like about or something like that. In my mind, he seems American, straight up, like full American. Linus is really good, and I think I've got a lot of respect for Linus. And he's got ADHD, and he seems like a crazy person like myself, so always got a soft spot for him. And I'm glad he's so successful. He's probably a millionaire by this point. But I mean, envy that, but oh, move that over there. All right. Still don't know how I'm going to do this. So I think I'm going to get rid of this as well. I'm going to trim Frozen down quite significantly. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea of me doing this, but I'm essentially I'm probably gonna half this. It's gonna suck. New Zealand was robbed in the art. Yeah, exactly. Pride, exactly. And the fact that they didn't consider it cheating, atrocious. I mean, we still haven't got a formal apology for that. Easiest way to tell someone's Canadian or American: yell at them if they apologize Canadian, they shoot you an American. Sounds like one of those things you only do once. Oh, please get over it. Don't, Nettie. Nettie, don't. Get over it. Please. Like... Don't even, Nettie. I mean, you guys, first of all, you try and steal Pavlova. We invented Pavlova, and then you guys came along like, nah, we did. We invented it. And did you know, when Lord of the Rings was coming out, guess which country tried to claim that Lord of the Rings came from them? until the New Zealand Tourism Commission shut them down. Look, we love Australia. We will always have their back. They're like our brothers. But you're also a little bit of dick to us. Yeah, it's telling us to get over the MU war, yes. Where the hell did that one go? Where did that go? It just flicked off somewhere. Oh, I'm going to try and track it down. It just flew off. I can't... Where'd it go? I don't think I can see it. Oh, I don't know where it went to. I hate it when that happens. Oh. Oh, it's got chest, cool. Oh, alright. Let's see, do we get anything here? Yeah, cool. Sweet. Half our land probably comes from... No, most of our land goes to probably England. Or Europe, probably. No, to be honest, we don't really have too much sparring with Australia. The only time like New Zealand and Australia have really like butted heads is probably over like the immigration policy. Like the recent thing of, regardless of how long you've been in in Australia for, if you're convicted of a crime, you get deported. So let's say your family moved to Australia when you're 6 months old. If you committed a crime when you were 40, you would get deported to back to New Zealand. That's the only time it's really caused them issues. So there's a lot of uprising and gangs at the moment in New Zealand, which is causing a bit of friction. But other than that, we normally just get along. Other than the gang violence you're shoving our way, we're fine. Has New Zealand made Peter Jackson their president yet? For getting your country added to the map. We don't have presidents in New Zealand, and to be honest, not a lot of people like Peter Jackson. He's kind of pissed off a lot of people, especially in New Zealand and in Wellington. So, yeah, he hasn't made a lot of friends. He basically got rich, tried to do the rich person thing, and used his influence to change things that people didn't want. Only difference in New Zealand that we fought back. Yeah, there's not a lot of fans of Peter Jackson. His movies, great. What he's been doing with some of his money and his power, it's causing a lot of problems. And I'm personally, I went from being a huge fan of Peter Jackson to realizing he's just now a rich guy, wants to do his own thing, and cause a lot of problems with people because he's rich. So. Living on the outside, yeah. First of all, he wanted to put a massive ass sign that you would see when you go into, or when you land into Wellington, saying, "Welcome to Wellywood." You know, like Hollywood, but Wellywood. He nearly got away with it, until everyone just went no, and there was a big public outcry about it. Can you imagine, like, being very proud of your city and your country? Let's think of Boston, right? And then someone in Boston, let's say, who's someone in Boston? Matt Damon gets famous and goes, you know what? We're going to rename Boston Bostonwood. And I want to build a big sign for everyone flying into Boston that says, "Welcome to Bostonwood." That'd piss you off if you lived in Boston. And the only reason that didn't happen is because there was a massive public outcry about it. And then he funded the mayor Well, he funded a particular candidate to become mayor because he wanted to build a film museum on some land that was some local Māori land. And so he funded a candidate that was supportive of that. That candidate managed to get in. Unfortunately, because in New Zealand you can't just become the mayor and do whatever the hell you want, that didn't go down very well. But he was a bit shady. But Boston is a bit... I just threw out Boston because I don't know a good example. Yeah. Let's just say it's seen as very anti-Kiwi to use your money on your power and your influence to get your own way. It doesn't really work down that well here. To be fair, he hasn't got his way, but he nearly did. And it's caused a lot of people to be very not happy with him. The fact that he's only doing it because, well, he has the money to. Can. Still message working faster with baked beans here. Baked beans are good though. Baked beans are good. But you get what I mean, right? You know. And there's a whole bunch of other shady practices he's done, such as there was a new law that came into place in New Zealand that directors of companies, so like a CEO or something, are personally held responsible for their staff's health and safety. So if a staff member wasn't following the right thing and someone got hurt, and it was a very serious thing. So it's not like if I went to work and I punched someone, the boss isn't responsible. But it's more of a case of there was some malpractice here because the person hasn't been trained right, or wasn't doing the right thing, or the equipment haven't been monitored, something like that. And that has ended someone's life or gravely affected someone's life. The director is personally held responsible. So instead of Peter Jackson going, you know what, that's fair. I should be responsible for the health and safety of all of my employees, he decided to not be the director anymore. And and the companies that he was the director for, he converted into trusts, so they don't follow the rules. So basically, he didn't want to be held personally responsible for the health and well safety of people that are earning him money. That didn't feel right. And all that stuff is public knowledge. You can see who's the director of companies and so forth. So it leaves a bad taste in your mouth. Now, to be fair, it probably was Peter going on the advice of, his business, whoever runs his businesses and all that. But still, if I was running a company and then they said, hey, you're responsible now for the health and well-being of the people you employ, and I went, you know what? I'm just going to use the loophole so I don't need to be. It seems like a dick move. Incredibly dick move. So now that if that person hurts himself, I get off scot-free. Yeah, Jared Leto is basically a cult leader, so that's a little bit different. Peter Jackson, just a great filmmaker who ended up rich and now he can do whatever the hell he wants. Jared Leto, I'm pretty sure he runs a cult. So it's not like apples for apples there. Alright, so now what do we do? How do we do this? I was just saying it, you can't stand it. I mean, I don't believe everyone's evil. I don't think everyone that is rich and famous or any of that are inherently evil. I just think if you do dick things, you should be held accountable for those dick things. And yeah, that's why I never want to be rich. I don't want to become a dick. And I'm sure if you get enough scrutiny, you become a dick. Because there's going to be that one day on the public eye where you just can't be dead. You can't fuck with it, you know. One day, someone's going to bring up the fact I got banned off Reddit, the Dreamlight Valley Reddit today. Because I called someone an idiot. Because they were being an idiot. And that would be the end of my career. And I'll be labeled as a dickhead. So... I don't even want to be rich. You also know if what did Ryan Gosling do to you? Ryan Gosling seems okay. Alright, now we're going to have to make some path. Let's try and figure out how I want to do this now. The first step. Oh, no, we've got it. Alright. Have to make some muddy. Oh, what are we going to make? So we're going to make... There we go. Oh, we got quite a lot. Wait, some more. Alright, path with borders. Alright. Cool. Honestly, there's so many... I don't like the term snowflakes because I think there is a lot of reasons to be upset with certain things. Like, I'm not too happy with some of the anti-LGBT comments some people make online. Like, some of that stuff is vile. It's like, dude, it literally doesn't affect anything in your life. Stop it. And the whole thing, like, oh, they're hurting the kids and all that. No, they're not. They're not. LGBT stuff in New Zealand, I mean, we've had people that are in government that are LGBT since the 90s. I'm not seeing too many people, too many mentally damaged kids from that. Just need to get over yourselves. Let people be themselves. Because everyone's a dick. It doesn't really matter what sexuality you are, what preference you are. Everyone can be a dick, and everyone can be an awesome person. The problem is that we put people in damn borders that we don't realize that until it's too late. Alright, how does this look? Alright, so, how do we want to do this? So I'm going to dramatically reduce the frozen area, so I can have more area to do all this. There are more kids affected by DV. I'm guessing you mean Dreamlight Valley. Than anything. Like, at the end of the day, you don't have to agree with it, as long... if it doesn't hurt you, who the fuck cares? And that's why, like... And please don't take this the wrong way, and this is more towards the Americans. Like, your country is about freedom and doing what the F you want as long as it doesn't hurt anyone. Why the hell do you care? Let people do whatever the hell they want. If they're not hurting anyone, let them spend all that money. Just let people goddamn be happy. Obviously, if they do dodgy crap, get the evidence, prove it in court, and have their ass. But until then, land of the free, right? I don't know. I'm simplifying, trying to make a very complicated issue very simple. But yeah, that's my opinion anyway. Probably get banned off Twitch for it. It's just, you know, that's my opinion, man. So, now. So we're gonna have the frozen area here, because it's kind of gonna be a freeway. It's gonna lead to the frozen area. I really like the path with borders. They really work, don't they? I didn't think they would, not all of them would, but they seem to be. Alright, so let me see here. Where's Frozen? Oh. Cool. Pillar. Alright, so how do I want to do it? How much room do I really want to give them? I don't want to give them too much room. No, I'll put that there. There we go. What's that? Whose idea was it to plant 1,000 pumpkins? This is crazy. Well, you wanted money, Nettie. You wanted money. So, if anything, that's on you. Right, so this is going to be the entrance way. And I'll probably put that way. So, that has opened up a couple. Oh, not couple, it's just opened up more land. Minimize that a little bit. God damn it. The issue is these extreme idiots in America, even though a minority, the loudest, most annoying, so the rest of the world sees them and not the rest of us standing up. Yeah. Yeah, the thing is, I guess we don't see it because obviously it doesn't get clicks and stuff. And that is the sad bit of reality when it comes to media. But also, we normally see stuff that comes into law, and a lot of that stuff bleeds over to New Zealand as well, which is a bit painful. Because whenever they see a law passed in America, regardless if it's federal or state level, people over here refer to it and use it as a template to introduce here. And that's when shit gets too real. Alright, so we've got a bit more room here. So the question is, where do we want... We could put... I kind of want to put Wally's joint right next to the hub. So, So how about I put Wally's joint there? And I can put the hub here. There we go. So I can put the little main hub here. Where's Goofy stalling up? Alright. Trying to think how I want to do it. Maybe I'll put that across, because that will go up here. They'll build the frozen kind of wall. Alright, need more stuff. Most of these nutty laws get passed overturned shortly after. I can see how that would screw a place like New Zealand, another place using... Yeah, it does. It does. But, you know, we're all in this together. And I think that's what kind of bothers me sometimes when election cycles come up, especially in America, really. If election cycles come up and then other countries speak up on the politics that's happening over there, like... They're like, you know, it's our country, you know, stay out of it and all that stuff. I don't think a lot of people realize how much influence you really have with other people's politics by just voting in your own elections. It's rather influential, which, you know, you should be definitely proud of that. But also, it means your vote actually matters a hell of a lot more than you think. There we go. Alright, now it's a question of... Also, where do I want the raccoons? I mean, I could just put the raccoons here. This joint here. I kind of want to put Remy's joint here. Because I kind of like it, the idea that his house is very close to his kitchen. Because he's a rat. So maybe I will put the raccoons over here. Put that over here. We'll fill this out a bit. Because we're probably going to be doing a lot of the filling out and decorating and all that fun stuff tomorrow. Right now, it's just placements of roads. Pass. There you go. We'll move that up here. So it's coming together. So that would be the main hub, and we obviously will put, yeah. Oh, the Easter section. Where should the Easter section be? I mean, we could put we can make Wally's, oh no, Remy's kind of section. I could. Let me think. Could make Remy section like here. Oh, back this way. Gonna make Remy section here, and then we'll make a little offshoot Easter section. We don't want it. Like right next to it. As a reminder. Most of our politics are using the spaghetti. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not going to argue that, but hey. What happens, happens, right? Not much you can do about it. Just hope. I just hope the good guys win. I guess it's just everyone's definition of good guys is different. Alright, where is... Here. Cool. So this will be my little Easter section over here. We'll flesh this out a little bit when we get round to it. But we'll put seating and everything here. We'll make it a little border as well. There we go. I don't like that. It's not really fitting. Maybe I'll put it. Maybe it should be just an offshoot to the hub. Yeah. And probably a little bit. Oh. A little bit more room. Don't know why, but I'm just not. It's a bit better. It's still uneven, isn't it? Alright. Then we'll have Remy's little in there. So what we'll do. So I want to have a little bit of backyard, right? So probably do something like alright, it seems like it needs to be about there. We'll probably do a little path here, there, and there. Then make this section a little bit bigger. Alright, that's what we'll do. Because that will give us more room to place all the Easter stuff. This will take a little bit to get right. And then I'll be able to place all the Remy stuff here. Alright. Well, that's kind of the hub side of it done. Looks very empty at the moment, but I swear it will look better once I flesh it all out. So I'm going to put tables probably here. Where am I put all of his Remy's goods? It's a little market day. Yep, definitely tomorrow we're going to have to start spreading, or start putting all the items down, because I think that's going to be the fun bit. So I want a lot of space here too, to be able to add some of the additional little things, Pixar things. And where's my construction? Oh, yeah. But I have noticed it's not freezing when I'm going in and out of edit mode now, so that's a positive. God, that would have been hilarious if it froze then. Alright, let's make more paths. So, that's all that done. Now, next bit. So, we need 2 sections. One for Toy Story, one for Wally. Now, Wally's garden's going to be here. We need the raccoon section as well. Oh. So, how big do we want the raccoon section? We've got a bit of room to play, so I'm probably going to put the Toy Story section a bit over here now. Part of my remodel my valley, I'm putting Remy's 2 buildings, Scrooges and Ariels in the swamp. That way when Prince and the Frog drops, they have a place. The thing is, I think Princess the Frog is going to be a long while away. So you're probably going to end up moving it before that even happens. Oh, I like the idea of Wally's joint right next to the raccoons. Like he's got a little private entrance to his garden which connects to the raccoons. Alright, let's place. Now you have a very district vision for the swamp. Fair enough. Fair enough. Just make sure there's none of that gerrymandering. Alright, we're going to stop talking about politics now. Alright, so... Is it going to be... Is that going to be big enough? Now, that seems big enough. I think I'll just trim this down. Well, swamp after all, might be moss growing on my feet at some point. Yeah, I've got a feeling it's gonna be. People are gonna remodel their valleys so much between now and when the next update drops. Yeah, I'm going to be interested in what they do going forward. Because now that they kind of finished the first act, I'm not going to get much story yet. I think I'll drag the heels with it. I don't like how this fence is glitched out again. Like that? Can't do it. Could do something like that. Try that. Please don't glitch out. Alright, that seems like big enough. That's a big enough area, right? And that down here. Way. Right, so that will be the entrance to it. But yes, I'm happy what they did this first story. I can't wait to see. Yeah, I'm interested to see what they do next. And obviously they've got some plans, probably for more biomes. I mean, they did mention the New Frontiers thing. That intrigued me. If you go back to the roadmap, now that we know the story, if we go back to the roadmap, And we refer to that end credits, not the end credits, in the little teaser that we had Jafar on. What does New Frontiers mean in relation to that little teaser? And I've got a feeling those 3 locations are not new biomes, but new locations we're traveling to. I think everyone's assuming they're biomes. I'm not 100% convinced they are. It would be cool if they are, because I think we're going to run out of room reasonably quickly. I don't know. I hope we get more biomes to play with. I wish there was an ability to make the biomes that we have bigger, though. I'd love to make them bigger. God damn it. I mean, Dave, just do it this way. Something like that. I mean, I'm talking to myself now because I'm a bit frustrated. If you notice, when I get frustrated, I end up talking to myself a little bit. There we go. Ah. Come on. Well, with how far off we've been there with all the forgetting was, I'm not even going to try and guess. Well, I mean, it still doesn't... I thought the forgetting was going to actually become part of the valley because of this. If you go into characters and into Dreamlight, it would make sense for the forgetting to actually be a character. And he's not added there. Well, he, in my case, he. But, you know, everyone's different. I'm surprised at that. I'm surprised they haven't actually added the forgetting as an actual character. if anything, story 1 proved how full it we are. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. But I also think Act 1 was actually the original plan for Dreamlight Valley. That's my guess. I think Act 1 was the original story for Dreamlight Valley. And Act 2 is Dreamlight Valley... the continuation of Dreamlight Valley because of how successful it's been. And so that's why I think Act 2 is going to be a little bit different than Act 1. Alright, so... there we go. So we're going to have Wally's section. It doesn't feel right, does it? Actually, we'll get rid of that. I think the problem that we have at the moment is that we want this game to be something that it's not at the moment. I think we want multiplayer, we want reasons to play the game, and I think we're all getting frustrated that the only reasons to play the game is something that means we just have to give money. And that's the store. Alright, so that's going to be Wally's section. So he's going to have a special entrance into the raccoons. Yeah, he's going to have a special section in the raccoons that connects to his garden too. And then we'll make a little border and everything. Cool. Where are we? Alright, we'll get the companions down. So these are going to be the Z raccoons. And hey, Elizabeth, that's a new person on Kick. How are you gonna do? You're gonna lurk. Well, you can always do this, Pride, if you want to lurk. Just go lurk. How's it going, Elizabeth? Everyone say hello to Elizabeth, because that's a new person's name. We'll go over to there. Yeah, Nettie says hi. Good. And you? I'm going well. I'm going just redesigning my Pixarland finally, with the new bordered pass, and pretty much just doing a layout before starting to really flesh it out. Kind of building the skeleton. Building the skeleton at the moment. That one, and then we'll go that one. Actually, we only need 3 of these. Get rid of that one. Alright. What other raccoons have we got down? We will track that one down. And we'll chuck that raccoon down. There we go. That should be all of them. Yeah. Alright, so we normally leave the pet area until the end. Alright. And let's flesh this out. There we go. We've got the main road there. Alright, now, just to symbolize Wally's entrance, we'll go... How do we symbolize Wally's entrance? We could do these banners. We'll do these banners. So that's the entrance to Wally's joint. And... yeah. What we'll do is we'll build trees around here as a border and then flesh out this area, because he doesn't have a lot of items, so it's probably on the best way to doing it. Okay, so the next bit. Damn it, there's a path here, isn't there? Alright, new plan. We're not going to put Remy's there. We are going to build a path there. You're actually streaming on Twitch? Yes, I'm actually streaming on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick all at the same time. So at any moment I could actually get kicked off. Twitch, that is. But yeah, I stream on all of them because, in my opinion, because of everything that's going on, all the viewers and everyone are just like pawns in the whole system. So the way I see it is I want to give the ability to everyone to watch on whatever platform that they want to currently support. Because it's going to change over the next couple of months to a year. It's always going to change of who wants to watch something where. So pretty much just go to whatever platform you want and watch it. I'm not monetized anywhere. I don't have enough viewers to be monetized, or whether I don't really actually want to be monetized. So I'm not in this for money. It's just all about fun. All right, so we'll probably do where do we want this? So I do want the Toy Story area to be rather decent. Think about this. I could make the put a 3er there, 3er. There we go. There we go. So this is the main road. So we'll do a main road this way. So we'll have a little Toy Story section, eh? So we'll make the Toy Story section along here. And so there'll be a little inroad here. Oh, Nate, it's the same Elizabeth from Twitch. Oh, Nate, what? It's the same Elizabeth from Twitch. Are you going to stream on here? Who's Elizabeth? I'm very confused. I don't think Elizabeth watches me. Or if you do you go by a different name? It looks like Jedi knows you. And if Jedi knows you, you typically mean you're a decent person. Most of the time. I don't know. Jedi could have a really bad call on it, actually. They streamed Daylight before. Oh, okay. Cool. You stream Daylight as well. Ah, you lurk. Good morning, Threeza. How are you doing? Just explore this. Yeah. I'm very open to the whole Kick, YouTube, Twitch thing. In my opinion, I think... I don't think Twitch is doing right by people. By streamers and by viewers. But there is no reason for them to change. The only way to change is with competitors. So I have no idea who's ultimately going to be winning or losing or whatever. And I don't want to force people to choose one platform or the other. So in my opinion, watch this however you want. I will still be here. I'll be doing streaming regardless of if I get banned off one platform or not. So this is I'm gonna stick around for a while. Alright, so this will have to go here. But pleasure to meet you, Elizabeth. I stream. I'm not gonna do the creator thing where it just tell you everything. So basically, just need to know I stream Dreamlight Valley nearly every day, and I do around about 7 to 8 streams a week. So you really need to know. I stream a lot of Dreamlight Valley. Alright, so then we're gonna have Remy's joint actually over here now. Actually, we'll have it over here. And so we have this as the main road. Feels like Toy Story's going to be too small though. I wanted Toy Story's area to be actually quite big. Well, I swapped these two areas over. And then I can have that around about like here. Well, I could probably make this path a little bit smaller. There you go. Alright, I need more path. Need more path. So, Elizabeth, do you stream quite regularly? I mean, I've only been streaming since November, so my knowledge about how things are, were, all that stuff are a little bit hazy. Do you stream quite a lot? If you're still there, if you don't feel like talking, you're absolutely fine. You can lurk away. That happens quite a lot around here. And there's nothing wrong with that. I encourage it. Alright, so let's go. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. Yeah, I appreciate you. Elizabeth. Did you just put the 2 B's there because that's actually how your name's spelled? Or is it just because Elizabeth was taken? I'm assuming it's Elizabeth was taken. That's the one that makes sense. And my only follow for the stream too, so I appreciate it. Actually, my only follow I've had since, well, for 2 days. That's great. And when I say that those kind of things, it's just not me having a go. I hope people realize it's just me being happy. I have a weird way of saying things that make it seem like I'm having a go. It's really not the intention. Okay. So I'll have Remy's little joint over here. So he's got a quick way to get to his restaurant. I say it like this is how the game works. We'll have that one there. No, because someone had it here before me, so that's why I have Elizabeth. Not that. Oh, fair enough. That's fair enough. Do you stream quite regularly? If so, I'll chuck you a follow or keep an eye out for you. Time zones suck, so sometimes I miss a lot of people that stream, especially if you got big followings. It's like, how do you not know I don't stream? It's like, I live in New Zealand. We're half asleep when half the announcements happen. Yeah, when I don't have much at work. Fair enough. Fair enough. I would stream more if I didn't have that pesky work. If I didn't need work to pay the bills, I would stream a lot more. To a point, it'd probably be a little bit unhealthy. But I have been considering doing it a little bit more. But I don't... There's only so much Dreamlight Valley you can play, so I will have to try and find another game to get really into. I mean, a lot of people are suggesting a whole bunch of other cozy games, but I mean, this is the only cozy game I've really gotten into. I have had a request to do a Timberborn stream because that's a good game. Doesn't get enough credit in my opinion. You're telling me Dinkum? I'm gonna have to look into Dinkum. Yeah, three's a. Dinkum is one. There's also another one that, like, there's a new game, a new demo out where you tame dinosaurs or something. It's a bit too cutesy for me, but I'm willing to give it a go. I mean, I'm a big believer of you should always give things a go. Alright, so what we're going to do here... Toy Story, yeah. We're going to be... We'll put the 4 corners down. So it's going to have to be a little bit. I mean, that's still a decent enough size room. Yeah, we'll do that. And then... here, and can I fit? Yeah, that works. Yeah, and we'll make a border there. So a lot of the stuff is going to be done tomorrow, but then we'll do a little pathway here. Plato Pines. That's what. Yeah, that's the game. That's the game that apparently has just released a demo. I'm not sure if it's good or not. I'm just going off what I've recently seen. You didn't like that one, Theresa. Okay. Theresa's typically on the pulse with that kind of thing as well. But I don't know. Cozy games I've never really gotten into apart from Dreamlight Valley. So I don't know whether that's kind of what I want to do going forward. I don't know if it's something people would want a cynical person like me to watch me play it. I also do want to play games that I rather enjoy. I've considered Sims, but I think that's a little bit overdone. Can you show me what the Wally Dapper outfit looks like? Of course, Pride. Because that's what we do in the stream. Is anything that you want to check out for your own game, so you don't waste your money? You ask me. Where is Wally? Where's Wally? Wally, there you are. Let's go see Dapper Wally. Good time zone. Hope you are well. Oh, hey, River. Good to see you over in Twitchland. And hopefully, did it work? Because I think, yeah, I gave you an OG badge. But I also gave Filipino Judo OG badge. I'm not sure why that's not working. Alright, over here. There is little Dapper Wally. Sorry, I have to ADHD. Dinkum is cozy, but it's not. Dinkum is cozy, but is not. What does that mean? There is Mr. Wally. Dapper Wally. Look at him. Look at how adorable he is. Look at the hands. Whoa. Do you have a question? Yahoo! What is it, Wally? Do you have a question? He's pointing at my clothes. These are my clothes, Wally, huh? How do I explain clothes? They keep me warm. Whoa. There you go. Yeah. Eric, you've been doing this all day. I'm over you. That's making me weirdly angry. He's been doing that all day to me. Well, if you're going to ask me whether the 400 moonstones are worth it, I'm going to say, honestly, no. I want to kick Eric out. I want to kick him out today. He gets blowing the goddamn flute. Like, it is really loud. But yeah, if I was going to say, is the 400 moonstones or 4,000 moonstones worth it? No. If we look at the shop too, I mean, this toolkit as well is 3,750 as well. So I mean, if you're going to ask what's worth it more, the toolkit, so the tool skins or the Wally thing, I would say the Wally thing. But either one of them aren't very good deals. I think they really have pushed it to the boundary here. The castle I went with, the castle wasn't too unfairly priced. My guesswork with this whole thing, and I'm releasing a news video on this on YouTube tomorrow, but my guess is because this is the first time they did any skins or tools, and the first time they actually released a dream, whatever they call it, dream skin or whatever, they didn't really get the pricing right. And it's the first time they did the bundle as well. It's the first time they priced it as well. I think that's the reason why the price is so bad. The second Wally 4K Moonstones is not worth it, and I regret buying it. Yeah, I don't regret doing it because it was fun on update day, and I did put money aside. I don't feel like I got banned for my buck though. Oh hey Hal, hey Yasmin. Wow, everyone's waking up and coming along. I guess. It is 11:30, and my rule is if there's more than 10 people here, I go on for another half an hour. So it looks like you guys have conned me in for another half an hour. But we're not up to 20, because if we were up to 20 people, I would start half an hour early tomorrow, but we're not doing that. I am playing Disney Speedstorm tomorrow as a Wednesday Speedstorm. So if anyone's got Speedstorm, tomorrow is going to be your day to play, if you want. Everyone I know that plays Dreamlight Valley loves Dinkum. Alright, I'm gonna have to try Dinkum. So I've got some leave coming up on the 9th, I think. No, the 5th. The 5th of July, I've got some leave coming up. And I've toyed with the idea maybe I'm gonna do 2 days for my own personal time, actually doing some long streams, some 8-hour streams during my normal work day that I would normally go. So I'm thinking about playing some different games, and I think maybe Dinkum. I'll play that for a day. If everyone cares or wants to pop along. Yasmin, you're here with your watermelon. You got strawberries again. Yay, yeah, everyone. Yasmin's got strawberries again. Last time she ate them all. She's got strawberries again. It's good to know that she's replenished the strawberry supply. Dinkum also has multiplayer. Okay. To be honest, if I had enough people watching me and I got enough money, I would play like a day of Dinkum and like a day of Dreamlight Valley and all that stuff. I would be a cozy gamer, cynical streamer. That would be my niche, and I would love to do that. But I would get so frustrated. I'll go all ADHD and OCD on like everything. Yeah, Jasmine's a mod too. She's your time zone, so you both own a time zone. So if you type in the explanation mark in time zone, it will say whose time zone is the mod for each one now. So if you do BST or GMT, whatever, it will tell you which one. Not time zone. You're at Chaos TV. I know what you're doing. That's the first thing you've said all day. Oh, we don't have an EST mod. I don't think we've got EDT mod. But if you go like this, if you go BST, yeah. Oh, what? Oh, there you go. Your mod is Jasmine. Alright, so we've got the new locations now. So we've got the new raccoon spot. Actually, the new raccoon spot needs to have a little viewing platform. Viewing inlet. Viewing inlet. So there you go. And we'll get a seat. Got a bench there. How do you get Darkwood? So Darkwood is only available in the Forgotten Lands. I need to do a Darkwood pass at it anyway, so you only can get Darkwood here, and they only drop from trees. So a good little tip: get rid of all the trees and just put a few trees down, like here, so you can pick up all the Darkwood. They don't spawn much. It's the hardest wood to get, but a good little technique. I've just put 4 trees here, and I just come here and pick up all the wood, and then I've got some trees in my little raven joint as well. But that will change when I kind of do some remodeling. Purple. What do you mean? Your time zone is represented. Yeah, I watched someone stream Dinkin and they had like a motorcycle too. Okay, alright. Helicopter. Whoa, what helicopter? Hold up. Interesting. Alright. It upsets me that Whitewood drops to... Oh. Yeah. Chaos TV, your time zone, EST is not currently active because of daylight savings. Sorry, there's a lot of people talking. I was trying to catch up on all the reading. But I'm still here. Yeah, Chaos TV, your time zone is represented. Yeah, it's EDT. It's not EST, because EST isn't currently active. Elizabeth, I wish to get Moonstones. I agree with that. I honestly think, unless they lessen that price, don't get the Wally quest. It's not worth it. What, you get 1 skin and a couple of new furniture and clothing items, which aren't that good. I think you shouldn't buy them, not because you don't like the game, but more because you want them to do better. And if people aren't buying them, they're gonna either lessen the price or do better. You can't wipe out GSCST. Chaos, stop being chaotic. I know what you're doing now. If you play Dinkin, send me a friend. Yeah, so I'll think about playing Dinkin. Probably on the Discord we'll have a good chat. Once I've locked in my leave, actually signed up and got it all approved, which it's been verbally approved. I just have to formally do it. I will put some messaging out there and work out how I want to do it. And yeah, we'll have some fun. I'm not used to playing different games, so it'll be rather interesting. Scary, but interesting. The lack of short options game saddens me. Yeah, the lack of male clothing in the game kind of bothers me a bit, but to be fair, it's been the opposite in other games for a very long time, so I'm not really gonna die on that hill at all. Five viewers to go. 5 viewers to go into watch. Hell? Five viewers to what? To sundown? It's a 30-minute. Oh, yeah, we never get to 20. Don't worry. don't. Yeah, don't. Wait. One, don't falsely manipulate, and two, it's not going to happen. So, getting to 20 viewers is something that's very rare, and the whole point of this rule is that it's a rare thing. Remember when having 10 viewers in here was a rare thing for me to go on for additional 30 minutes? Now it's becoming the norm that I have to actually think about changing that rule, but that's why we added the 21, just as a little extra thing. It was actually Dark's kind of idea. It gave you a break, yeah, because hell, you were around for a very long time with being the only one there, and it kind of just took off. But, you know, the idea of the 20 viewer thing is that, you know, if it's even one of those days where everyone's having a good time, that's the whole idea of adding another 30 minutes in the next day. But I don't want people like falsely manipulating it. It's supposed to be like an organic thing, because that means people actually will be here tomorrow, and we all can have a good gas bag about stuff. Because it's more fun when we have chats instead of just listening to me just bag on about the same old crap every day. It's the thing, if I play the same game over and over again, you typically get the same conversations over and over again. Okay, who do you... No, don't. Nah, let's just drop it. Let's talk. Let's spend some time just playing the game, alright? Anyway, so I think we've got our structure. Anyway, we've got the roads all set up with how we're going to set things. There's a big gap here, which actually, what I'm going to turn this gap into. Actually, we can move. Wait, should we all move Remy's over a little bit? What we're going to turn this little space here into is like a little shrine to all the other Pixar characters that we haven't added to the game yet, like Monsters Inc. and so forth. But tomorrow morning, in my tomorrow morning stream, it's all going to be about placing items and really fleshing out this whole area now that we've kind of got the skeleton down. So we've got the skeleton. You just noticed that girl disappeared. What girl? Sorry? When are we going to get Cinderella? Well, she has been seen in one of the trailers. A lot of people forget that. She was in one of the early trailers. Ariana? Or we thought she was. Ah! What do you mean disappeared? She hasn't been around for a while. Which one? Sorry? I'm very confused, Hal. Disappeared from where? I haven't seen Ariana here all day, I don't think. I'm very confused. Ah, I don't know. Nothing ever happened from that. Who knows? Oh, one person that we need to shout out for. I completely forgot to shout them out. Now, there was someone we accidentally banned the other day, wasn't there? I need to find where it was. Give me a sec. Because I never shouted them out. That person from Singapore. Yasmin, where is all that stuff? What was the guy's name? I'm trying to find it. Do, 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 do. Oh, here it is. Patrick. Yeah, it was Patrick. So so there was someone on update day that we banned because he kept on saying the same thing, but it actually looks like he's got a particular condition that basically he can't really do much else. So, Patrick, if you are listening out there, I'm really, really am sorry. We didn't mean it didn't mean to, we just thought you're just someone that's spamming it out. So yeah, make sure everyone shout out to Patrick. He's 15. Apparently watches the stream. He's from Singapore, and you should be definitely very proud. So if you are in chat and you're a bit worried to get banned again, it's not going to happen again. We know who you are now. We'll give you we'll give you a lot of grace. As in a grace, you do it too much, we'll tell you. We're not going to ban you anymore. So I don't know if you're here today, Patrick, but a shout out to you, buddy. You're more than welcome, and I do apologize. And I'm assuming, Yasmin, you sent the message back and we unbanned him. And I deeply apologize, mate. Yeah, you're more than welcome here, and it's not going to happen again. Anyway, back to what we were doing before. I'll try and remember to shout out Patrick once in a while, because I don't. And Patrick, don't feel unsure about messaging in chat. You're more than welcome. Even if you just want to put the one little message or a letter to let us know you're here, go nuts, mate. And I know how sometimes it might be a bit tough getting that into the computer, but go nuts, mate. The drama. Hey, it wasn't drama. It was just we thought. To be honest, I thought it was someone like you, Heckless, that would come into chat and just cause mayhem. You come from nowhere. You come from like, you come from the ropes and just. Right, you sent the message back perfect. So hopefully Patrick is still around. I haven't seen your name for a while, but good. Hope you're doing well. All right, so now we're gonna flesh out a bit of this Toy Story area. Finally. Oh, I ran out of path again. I don't know if I want that. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of this particular path. I'm not a fan of this one here, so I kind of want to use that section of something. One view to go. How we've got 19. I hope people should be influencing this. This was supposed to be like an organic, fun. Oh, look what happened thing. I'm not putting this on, by the way. It's just let it be. If it happens, it happens. What happens with one view? Nothing happens, Heckler. Nothing. Don't tell Heckless, because he'll make it happen. Alright, so what I want to do now, I got some new lights, which I kind of want to use, but for some reason they don't show up here. Oh no, cloudy lamp. There we go. And I kind of like the cloudy lamp, so I'm going to put the cloudy lamps there as the entrances. That was one we got today. It was actually pretty cool. And then he will stream in the morning. No, I won't stream in the morning. It's all good, Dave. The thing was, because you know how we had the rule. We used to have the rule. I'd say used to because it never happens. It always happens now. We had the rule that if we had 10 people in chat at 11:30 my time, which is about 15 minutes ago, I would stream for another 30 minutes. And that was always happening now. And so what Dark suggested is another kind of reach goals. And I said, all right, how about if we get 20 viewers in our evening stream, I will start 30 minutes extra the next day. And it only has happened once since we set the rule. And it was supposed to be this like, oh look, this happened, that was cool, let's do this kind of deal. But everyone is trying to make it happen. Jedi is on. Pretty sure Jedi is on kick, and I'm happy with him being on kick. You can live it up there. And Dark is around. He's preparing for his date. Oh, sorry, Yasmin. Yasmin, I'm sorry that Dark has a date. I'm sorry to rip that band-aid off. I don't know if he broke the news to you. That's awkward. That's awkward. Yeah, Jedi's around. You know, see, but does it really count if Jedi is on both platforms? Oh, damn, I'm gonna need more path. Dark has a day. Don't laugh. Why laugh at that, hell? What's wrong with Dark having a date? There's nothing wrong with Dark having a date. Alright, Pride. Thanks for popping by, my fellow Australian New Zealander. It's cool that you become a regular, though. I like it, mate. Oh, Philip. Yeah, Jedi is everywhere. I really appreciate that, Jedi. Thanks, mate. Because the funny thing is, like, even if once you get above 5 viewers on either platform, that's when, you know, random people start to see you. And that's where I find things start to get rather interesting, because that's when we get new people popping in and start getting a bit crazy. Alright, we've got the aliens, so we have to put the aliens around. Do I want the bed there? I don't know how I want the bed, though. We'll have it there. We'll have the aliens kind of right next to the bed, something like that. Hey, Sim, how are you doing? Is there a reason why I'm using the ugliest fucking path in the game? Hickless! Okay, in all honesty, I wanted this biome to be the Hickless biome. So I was like, what looks like something just got run through the garbage heap? And I was like, there you go. It was perfect. I'm fine. And yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm just redesigning the ugliest, Hickless's biome, and just fleshing it out a little bit. So it's going really well. It's going really well. Oh, this is someone new. Lex. We'll go Lex. Lex, how are you? Sorry for the spelling mistakes. I'm French, so I'm improving my English. No worries, Lex. The fact that you're honest about it, nothing wrong. To be honest, there wasn't a lot of spelling mistakes on that. That's probably better spelling than Heckless would do. See, Heckless, you've opened it up now, mate. You walked in, you threw shade, and now you're getting so much shade back at the moment that, you know, I'm getting addicted to it. Everyone say hi to Lex. Nice decorating. It's a start. I've kind of laid out the framework. Because I finished off my my 3D Disney kind of biome just before, so that looks all pretty. And so at the moment I've built the skeleton, and it's pretty much I'm slowly kind of fleshing it out at the moment. You can call you Emily. All right, Emily. Hi, Emily. French Emily. That's how I'm going to remember you, because we do have other Emilys that pop around, but you're going to be French Emily. Where in France are you from? Out of curiosity. Obviously, if you don't feel comfortable, absolutely fine not needing to say anything. I know some people don't really want their location broadcast out to the world. You're at 300 290 hours of Dreamlight Valley. Nice. How many hours am I at? Give me a sec. I'm going to check. I actually don't know my count. I'm going to check now. You've had the game since late January. Nice. I've had it since September. Since when it first came out. But I'm going to check how many hours I've played of it. I have to remember how to do it because there's a weird kind of trick. You have to go to like... How do you do it? Oh, here we go. Oh no, I have to go to my profile, I think. And then you have to go to your achievements, something like that. Alright, so 43 days, 19 hours and 51 minutes. How much does that calculate to? So 43 days. So 43 times 24 is 1,032 hours plus 19. So 1,051 hours I have played. Oh god. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of time. What do you think of the new update? I like it to a point. I think the story was fantastic. I think the conclusion of the story really was good. I'm not a fan of the monetization route they've gone with the game. I think the bugs also are way more evident this time than previously, which has put a pretty big damper for me on it. I've noticed the bugs. A lot of people have. They haven't been locking me out of quests, which is good, unlike last time with the stupid freaking alien quest. But yeah, it's definitely hurt the experience a little bit. So I would say, because I've streamed most of the updates apart from the Scar update, I would rate it like maybe the fourth out of the 5. Or like, if we we're gonna say 1 to 5 of the updates, it would be definitely number 4. It was good. The story was really good. Everything else with it was kind of was a little bit hit and miss, unfortunately. I have a question. Do you have the Rainbow Fox? Yes, I do. I can't find the bottle in the lake from the Sunlit Plateau. We do have a map on Discord that has all the locations, if it helps. Thanks to Filipino Jedi. But I do have a video coming out, not tomorrow, but the following day, that actually has the potato quests in it at the start. On the green potato locations at the start. But yeah, we've got the map on our Discord if you care to look at it. If you want that extra help. I can't show you now, obviously, because I've already collected it. So I like to overall accept average on Star Path. Do agree with that. Star Path was very average. I wanted at least 2 skins on it. Didn't deliver that. We did the Fire Raven's pretty metal. I like the Fire Raven. I think the movies they selected here, probably not the way to go. I get the Elemental. I get the trying to do the cross promotion thing, but I mean, was there anyone really excited over the drop pillar? Yeah, the drop pillar was kind of meh on it. I should be able to, if you want the Discord link, there we go. These pillars, I mean, we got 2 different variants of the red pillars. Now, I get the game studios in Canada, right? But, they could have given us something else. So, yeah, I very much do agree with you there, Lex, on the Star Path being very meh. I would also prefer for them to give the ability for people that have started the game late to be able to do other Star Paths, like especially the older one, because this is the second Pixar Star Path. Why not give the ability for people to do the other one, the first one? Still charge for the premium experience. You're not going to lose the FOMO, because I mean, you've got content there. It's essentially going to waste. You're not giving that content back out to people. And you may think, well, it's going to stop people from, you know, doing the star path now because they know it would just return. Yeah, but it's been 6 months. It's been 6 months since that star path came out, and you know, you're not guaranteeing that when the star paths are going to return. You're just saying, hey, they're here again. You know, do you want to do it? You went here for the first time. You can pay a premium for it, or you can buy the star pass, something like that. It seems just very silly. If they're going to monetize, they're going to charge so much for skins and you know, skins for your tools and skins for the characters and all that. And if they need to make it that price because they need to make their money back, just do the star pass stuff. Give it to people. Make the money that way, and then make everything else cheaper. And everything balances out. Oh, that's just my cynical brain for you. That's for my That's me just, you know, old man yelling at cloud kind of deal. There's no symmetry here, is there? Damn it. Oh, I could just make it a little bit. But yeah, I think it's a mistreat. They should. I mean, as much as Halo gets a lot of flack, at least they gave people the ability to do battle passes whenever. And I think that Dreamlight Valley needs to do that because they don't have enough content to keep people logging in every day. But if people are doing all the star pass when they've just picked up the game, I think that's gonna give the game a bit of legs, right? You would think so anyway. Alright, we'll put buzzers. And also give us the ability to give different skins for the Toy Story houses, because these houses are ridiculous. Like, come on. I just want a big cowboy hat. So give me a cowboy hat. When we got found it, it was 40-minute busy. Thanks for the disc. No worries, son. No worry. I want to use the Discord a bit more to help me with my news of the week things and for tips and tricks and stuff like that. Jedi's very good at finding them, so I do encourage anyone to pop in there and help out. Because it makes these streams a bit more interesting if we've got funny tricks to show. Alright, so got a coffee cart. I'm gonna put the coffee cart there. And we've got some beds. I don't know why we've got Toy Story beds and whether we need beds, but I'm going to put beds down. Because why not? Just in case anyone wants to sleep in the rain. No, actually, I don't like putting beds outside, actually. We're going to scrub that out there. But I do like this little kitchen area idea. We could put it like along here. Work, does it? I mean, it doesn't really feel like a Toy Story thing, but I was saying in Discord a lot. Oh, cool. I appreciate this, Sims. I'll go if I was looking at the bottles. See you later. Yeah, you too, Sim. And I'm glad you found it. And then, as an old man, I have you know, I never yelled at a cloud, especially with all these kids won't get off my goddamn lawn. Fair enough. Oh, sorry, I missed you, Millie. New pass bug on my part. Yeah, I mean, the new pass bug, that's really, really annoying. I even get that here. I'm going to leave because I have information meeting with my future school. Oh, okay. You must have already gone as part of my law degree. Okay. Well, that was nice of Millie to pop by. Alright, so that's the start of us doing filling out the Pixar area. We've got a lot of work to do tomorrow, and I have gone 2 minutes over, so I'm going to end things there. So thanks you all for watching. I will be back on in 6.5 hours to do the next stream, and this time tomorrow we're actually playing Speedstorm. It's the one time a week we play a different game, and it's a multiplayer game, so people out there, you're absolutely encouraged to come join me when I'm on. So thank you all for watching. Thanks River for the love on Kick. Thank you Old Man Blue as always for being Old Man and Blue. Thanks, Sim, for joining Discord and being around. Thanks, Emily, for visiting the stream. Thanks, Threeza. Thanks, Jedi. Thanks, Hell. Thanks, Yasmin. I'm sorry about Dark State. I know that you're taking that pretty hard. Thanks, Threeza. Thanks, Heckless. Hope you like your new biome. Thanks, Pride. I know you're already gone, but I'm still gonna thank you anyway. And thank you, everyone. And everyone I missed, and everyone in between. And thank Nettie. I know Nettie's out there, but whatever. Thanks, Skamom. Always forget Skamom. And thanks, Chaos TV. Yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow. I will. I've got news posting out tomorrow on my YouTube channel. So if you can give it that love or give it a comment, that helps as well. Because then other people discover me that don't really talk to me. Oh, thanks, Zugs. Thanks, Zugs. Anyway, we actually will raid someone because apparently that people like that. So I'm just gonna quickly find someone to raid. Let's see. I don't like raiding someone that actually has a lot of viewers, and I don't know if that's mean or not, but it doesn't feel right if someone's like got a lot of viewers. Shouldn't we just be going to someone else? There's a lot of people. I don't understand why there's so many French people on. I know there's nothing wrong with that. It's just I don't understand the time zones. Okay. My Little Lakes. Oh, she's Canadian. I like Canadians. All right, we're gonna raid Canadian. She's got a lot of viewers, but we'll do that anyway. So we're gonna raid, give them the love, and you know, make their day, or don't. Just do whatever you want. I can't control, but just say hi from me, because I'm gonna go to bed. Life is long. But anyway, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm tired. It's been a long day. Anyway, thank you everyone, and until next time. Kia ora.